Hi guys, it's Andy from Man City Fan TV. How is everyone today? Um, what's that? I'm just sorry. I'm just reading some of the comments that have come through on the video. And today, what we're going to talk about is we're going to talk about the obviously Pep's press conference that came through earlier, talking about Laporte, his injury, talking about the likes of Leroy Sane, what is said about him, and the fact that Mendy is back, but possibly is not available. Not yet, anyway. But John Stones looks like he is available, so we'll have a quick chat about that, and then obviously one of the things tonight is I want to discuss, and this is, like I said, Tackle for Manchester is Man City Fan TV's charity, and all the profits that we make on the channel go to Tackle for Manchester. That's why we do it. So, as you can see, massive, it's huge, bigger than my head, which my wife always tells me is a big head. But this is a massive, big book, and I want to say a massive thank you. I've got one. Martin has got one, and we managed to purchase these. And Martin said, "Look, I want to. What I want to do is I want to donate it to an auction for Tackle for Manchester." So a massive, massive thank you to Martin from the channel. He bought one, I bought one, but he's donating his. You might say, "Oh, Andy, are you keeping yours?" Well, I'll keep mine for a while, just like I have done with all the other stuff. And then I'll probably donate it as well, if I'm being honest. Now, we'll talk about that shortly. I just want to check in. That's going to be the first thing I want to talk about, but I'm just going to have a look at the comments and things like that. And then we'll crack on with it, if I'm being honest. So, it's Friday night. People want to go out. People have got things to do. We know that. We're trialing different times. You might notice we've had four. We've done 4:30s. We've done 6:10. We've done 5:30 tonight. We're trialing different things because we're just trying to gauge it, because there's going to be obviously some big changes to Man City Fan TV coming very soon, and we're just trying to gauge what's the right time to hit the audience and the subscribers with some of the stuff that we've got coming up. So we're going to do a trial of stuff this weekend between us, not with you guys, but we're going to do a bit of a trial with different things, and then when we know we operate it properly, you'll be the first to see it, I promise. So let's see. Phyllis's Big Blue Rabbit. Good evening, Blues. You were the first on there, Ivor. How are you, buddy? And then I just made some comments after that about the book. Carl Blundell's on. All right, lads. Timo Pukki won the Player of the Month. What are your thoughts on that? What's that all about? He didn't score more than Sergio Aguero, and actually, I've just been. I had Talk Sport on in the background, and I heard them talking about the Pukki winning the Player of the Month, and how does he do that when Sergio Aguero scored more? And they were debating whether it's just because he's at Norwich and things like that. But anyway, Horsey Forever City. This is Martin. The book is lovely and really shows a good history of the club from 1904 up to the including 2019. Good luck, Blues, for Tackle for Manchester. So for a great cause it is. All the money raised, like I said, we're trying to raise £3,000 for Tackle for Manchester. We've already got almost a third of the way there. So we need to push on. We need to be, really, really pushing this, because, it's not good enough. We've raised almost a third of that, but yeah, we need to be cracking on and raising some more money for Vinny's charity. And I will be doing a video this weekend. Like I said, the auction for the artwork, the signed artwork, the Centurions, things like that. I'm going to do a proper video on that, and then we'll make the official auction live on those particular things. But as it stands, it's not live at the moment. Unless somebody comes in with a £300 bid for the Centurions, then, I'll let that go at that price, because the last one was 250, 270. Can't remember what price it was, but Yeah, they'll go live probably next week. If I'm being honest, I'll do a video on those so you can see them close up and things like that. Great cause and a great book. It is a brilliant book. Absolutely amazing. When Martin showed me the book, I got a book as well because it's just brilliant. I'm still talking with Ivor about curries and things like that. Phyllis's Big Blue Rabbit, is that the one near the Corn Exchange? I've been there with the family. Yes, I'm talking about Mowgli, my favourite restaurant. Proper, traditional, I mean, real Indian food. Not like curries that you get, which in 99% of the time are Bangladeshi, Pakistani. They're not traditional Indian. Hi everyone, happy Friday, Kiam. Afternoon, Paul Standall, John Walters. Is there anything you can buy in the supermarkets for frostbite? Frostbite? Hi Andy, says Alexander Savage. How are you, buddy? Is Stone's back? Yes, he's available for tomorrow. I put milk with my Frosties. Hi J Hope, how are you? Hey Andy, Norwich will get a battering. I hope so. They've got a load of injuries apparently. Mingy Wong, my friend, doesn't like milk with his cereal. What? Well, it's not a cereal then, is it? It's not proper breakfast. Have you read the interview with Stephen Ireland about his struggles as a professional footballer? Yes, I did. Very interesting. Alexander Savage with raising kids, etc. Oh. And now the thing is, when you do that, I have to go back and go, oh, what's that in reference to? So if I skip, have you read the interview? Yeah, raising kids. Yeah. Hi, Andy and everyone. Hi, Bernard. How are you? 18 points on your quiz today, mate. It's the best one I've had so far. I haven't got it up on here, Paul, but I'm sure somebody will post it on here for you. More than welcome for the fans, by the fans. By the way, hope you enjoyed the Premier League predictions by me and Cam. Yeah, don't forget, that's out this morning. Craig Forrest, hey, mate, how are you? I did get your message, mate. I just haven't had time today. Alexander Savage, Paul Standall, you can find it on The Athletic. There you go. No, you can find it on, I think, loads of it's not just on The Athletic, but there's loads of outlets that posted it. John Walters, I'm worried about my sensitive pass. Where are you? Might not be so vocal tonight. I'm on my travels away for the weekend, guys, but I'm listening. Yeah, we'll just enjoy your weekend away, Martin. Scott Williams, evening all. Hope everyone is good. How are you, mate? Thanks, Alexandra. Oh, he's a girl now. Alexander Savage says, if not, then check out a group of Facebook called True Blue. There you can find a post with the whole interview copied and pasted. There's loads of articles that are out there, mate. If you just type in Stephen Ireland interview, it comes up. There is a rumour Pep is negotiating a new deal. As far as I know, it's fake news, Andy. No real substance behind it. Yeah, I would hold fire either on that. We'll wait and see. Though, like I said last night, Pep said he'd be more than happy to spend 7 years at City. But you know, is that 7 more years, or is that 7 years? You know, in total, we'll wait and see. It's one of those. Don't forget to pick your fantasy football league teams. Oh yeah, Kiam, thank you for that. Don't forget your football fantasy league. I've just done mine. I've just put mine up. I've just had a quick look this afternoon, and I've just changed one or two players around because obviously I've got a couple of injuries, but it's not cost me anything. So 19.5 points high so far, mate, but 18. Wow, 19.5. I'll tell you what got me, Bernard. It was obviously the kids thing. Was it what they called, the Incredibles? I can't remember their name. And it was what else was it? I got the Minions. I got that wrong. It was one of the Gremlins thing. I couldn't remember one of them. I got two of those right, but couldn't remember the third. And then I think I got the Singing in the Rain wrong. I thought it was 58, and I think it was 52 or something like that. So, but on the whole, and obviously the Tremors thing, I couldn't remember the name of that one. But on the whole, yeah, I got the rest of them right. Cookie Monster, all right, lad. How's it going? How are you, buddy? I heard the rumour about new Pep deal. Great news. Yeah, we'll wait and see. Craig Forrest, watch the predictions. Nice one. Over. Missed you, Randy. How you doing, mate? How's Hearts going on? Sorry, Alexander. It gets very cold here. Very cold. Where? Where are you? No worries. Bernard, cheers, Liam. Forgot a game. Paul, Andy, live chats, I'd say better after 6 p.m. I always miss the 4 p.m. ones. So it's something like I said, Paul. We're just trialing different things at the moment because it's not going to always be me. So we're just trialing different times and just seeing what the reaction is like, seeing how many people come on and things like that. And obviously you've got to consider days and what day is the vlog and that type of thing. So maybe we'll switch around, maybe go a little bit later and we'll swap around on certain days because obviously Friday people want to get home and they've got things to do and the wives are always going, go and get a shower, go and get ready, and you need to take me out. I'm guessing it's the same as, well, is it? Same as my wife. Yeah, so we're just playing around with things at the moment. So we're not just having the 4 p.m. one. We're moving it, and we're doing analytics on the whole thing. So when we decide eventually what's going to happen, we'll have a set time for certain days. So it's not just a simple just suck it and see thing. Martin is going to be doing some of the live vlogs as well. So we're just trialing it at the moment and seeing what works. Hello everyone, Blue Hearts in the house. How are you, mate? How are you, buddy? Are you having a break now that the week is over and ready for the weekend? Juventus pundit account originally tweeted the rumour. Juventus. Oh, yeah. Let's not go there because I've had plenty of debates with Twitter accounts from Juventus about Pep's contracts being locked in a safe somewhere. So yeah, been there, done that. Hi Blue Heart, I'm fine. Bernard, put kids stuff in my my lad's just coming home from uni, so it's a bit late. That's the problem. Normally I do it at 4, but you all right? Normally I do it at 4, but everyone's sort of coming home at this time of night. So put kids stuff in keep my daughter and the kids happy. All right, okay. I caught the Minions once. Very itchy. Alexander, I don't want to put anyone in the timeout. I don't see United beating Leicester this weekend. Looking forward to the Chelsea-Wolverhampton game, though. Hi, Alec. How are you, buddy? John Watson, Bowden. You know, guys are always busy. Appreciate any chats I can get onto. Absolutely. Who's back off? What? Just finished my dinner at a late one. A bit. How are you, Blue Heart? Step out. Oh, missed that one. Sorry. Step out the freezer, John. Where are you, Andy? You have tested that fire alarm behind your head. You're checking it. That's perfectly fine, mate. Always safety first. All of them are checked. Batteries changed every year. How's the luxury life, Blue Heart? Hey, Andy, I'm happy. Proper footy is back. It is. Thank God for that. Tim Daniels, hi, Andy. You get any response about my tattoo? No, mate, because I thought you were coming over and seeing me. And I would have got that on film. You would have got tons of response. Except for that fly. You just got my hand. Andy, you all just want to hear my sexy voice. Yeah, of course they do. Tenzing 5555. There is a spider on the wall behind you. Don't worry about spiders. It's this fly that annoys me. Bloody annoying they are, with all the calves are being fed next door. So spiders, no. Don't. I pick them up, I play with them, and then I throw them outside. Andy, I followed you on Twitter. Thank you, mate. Have you not missed my grammar? I have missed your grammar, especially when you're double M in E, double R in. Tim Daniels, I couldn't find you, mate. Was well busy. No problem, mate. It's fine. God, Jesus, so many people on here today. Wow, just hold on a minute. Let me go back. Mark the Blue, hi Andy and Blues. Is Man City Fan TV at the game tomorrow? No, sadly not. Couldn't get a ticket. We've got family over, so I couldn't get there. So it's one of those, but we'll still be putting out videos, so don't worry about it. Pull the string, pull the string. What are you on about, John? As soon as we decide times and days, we'll tell you all first, promise. Looking forward to the weekend, Alex. Cheers. Right, first things first, I don't know whether I said it's a super chat. I'm hopeful that this has been enabled on the channel. I didn't enable it earlier. But if not, you can always put your bids in on here. And all you have to do is contact me at mancityfantv@gmail.com. Now, this is a massive book, huge book here. As you can see, I'll try and just watch how it looks on camera. Now, this book itself, as you can see, is massive. But what it is the headlines from all the newspapers from 1904. Well, it's not all of them, but, you know, a selection of them, right up until last year. Now, I'm going to be careful with it because I'm going to show you the first page, and it says in the book, oh, this is my book. Martin's got the one that's going to be for auction because Martin donated this one for here. But I'll try and just come in a little bit clearer. If you can see there, it says free personalization, create your own label online, and it gives you basically a link to go to. There's no charge, and your personalized certificate will be sent to you within 3 to 4 days if you enter that code. The current label can easily be removed without damaging the paper, and the new personalized version applied. So if you wanted to give the insight, if you wanted to give this book and personalize it, you can do, and it's free of charge. So you can actually buy this and send it as a present, a Christmas present, or somebody to a blue, or whatever you wanted to do with it. But I came across this when I looked at it and thought, oh my God, that's brilliant. So that's the inside page. So you know now you can actually go on there, get a free personalized sticker. It said in there 3 to 4 days, and they'll send it to you. But to give you an idea, it says on the inside page, it says the headlines and stories featured in this book have been reproduced by scanning original newspapers from our historic newspaper archive. As some of these newspapers are now very old, this may result in some of the reproduced pages being a little faded. From 2006, we have used the digitized images sent to us directly by the Daily Mirror, which significantly enhances the print reproduction. So if I show you, I'll give you an example. This is going back to, the date is Saturday, April the 23rd, 1904. Let me, because it's so big, this book, I'll try and put it in there, and then I can try and read it off here. As you can see here, there you go. So that's a scanned copy of that, and I think, if I remember rightly, let me look, it talks about the different players that are in there, and it says playing Bolton Wanderers and you name it. So there you go, that's a 1904 team. I'm just trying to see if there's any names on here. It talks about back row: Livingston, Drummond, Hyde, Davidson, Hillman, Holmes, Edmondson, J. Muffet, Meredith. Billy's on there. Billy Meredith there. Craigie, Jones, Burgess, Frost, Bannister, Pearson, Threlfall, Moffat. And the front row is Broad, Slater, Dearden, Gillespie, Lyons, Turnbull, Maustra, Booth, Foreman. So you've got those, and then there's some really, what I found more interesting, if I'm being honest, rather than the pictures, is all of this stuff. It's like all of the results of the days and things like that, and like little articles all about the games and the results and things like that. And then you can see in here, it says in here, which I think is really good, it's and I can't show you all of it, obviously. I'm trying to I'll tell you what, if I move to the side, I might be able to read and you can see it. It says football opens with a bunch of surprises, and then one of the other headlines is Manchester rejoices while London mourns, and it says City overwhelm the Orient at Homerton, United just win at Fulham, exit Arsenal, Forest to replay at Bolton, and you've got all these wonderful, absolutely wonderful sort of like advertisements about court tip cigarettes and things like that. So these are all of the I'm going to give you a few so you can see. There's some incidents there, which is going back to does it have a date on that one? That is 1926, that headline. And if I go through, try and just skim through to show you just try and skip forward maybe. It's on there. You can see record goal and cup for United. City's gallant 10 never gave up. Man City 1, Newcastle 3. On there, let me just go forward a little bit. Tommy Booth, there you go. Tommy Booth. This was Frank McGee at Villa Park. He was obviously the reporter. Everton 0. There you go, Cal. Everton 0, Man City 1. And it says Everton were within 60 seconds of something life seldom provides for professionals in sport. A second chance they never earned and didn't deserve when their FA Cup dream of a second successive Wembley final was left in ruins at Villa Park. So you've got, going back through there, that was March the 28th, 1969. Lee One Pen, there you go. So there's Franny Lee. Obviously gives City a slender lead over United. I'll really skip through now. Going forward, we've got, remember George Weah? George Weah there's the headline, Weah in the money. And that was about Man City. City splashed the cash as rivals United and admit they can't afford the top stars. And then on the right, there's Paolo one-shot scoring against Sunderland. Just let me just see if there's anything else I can quickly skim to. Trevor Sinclair, it's better than sex for City fans. There you go. Man City 3, Man United 1. And this was by Anthony Clavane. If I can find the date on that particular game. What date was that one? Can't remember. I can't find the date on it, if I'm being honest. But there you go. Going through. Look at these headlines. This is the one I was talking about. Suleiman City and City shake the world. The new Arab owners beat Chelsea to £33 million Robinho. Go forward. Oh my God, I can't believe I just jumped to this point. There you go. City, bang, bang. Fireworks when we beat United 6-1. And there's all these headlines, absolutely. Arc the side of the moon. There you go. Capital One Cup final, Man City 3, Sunderland 1. So you've got things like that. And right up to sort of, if I go back to, this was March 2018, dawn of a blue era. City's crushing victory shows they're ready to dominate our game for years to come, says John Cross in the Mirror. So there's just absolutely tons and tons of stuff in this. Absolutely amazing. With the last one in the book talking about Incredible, all about Vinny Company. So that's the book. It's absolutely, I was flicking through it. I've not had a chance. I pulled it out of my car earlier and I was flicking through it before and just thought, oh God, this is just absolutely amazing. Just reading through articles that I've probably read through before, certainly in the last sort of 10, let's say 10 years, if I'm being honest. But going back and reading some of the old stuff and the way they wrote and things like that in the 1920s and 30s and 40s is just amazing, absolutely brilliant. But that is up for auction. and all the proceeds will go to Tackle for Manchester, and every single penny. And don't forget, I'll send that to you anywhere in the world, free of charge. So if you want that and you want to bid for it, I would suggest the starting bid starts at, I'm trying to think how much it cost us. All right, we won't go down that route. We'll say the starting bid is, let's say £30. There you go, nice and cheap. £30 the starting bid is. Anybody who bids above that, you've got 24 hours. So if you want to bid for that, please put a bid in. You can, like I said, you can send it to me or put it on here or go in super chat, or do whatever you want to do with it, and bid. It's entirely up to you. But 24 hours from now, so tomorrow evening, whoever has put in the highest bid, whether it be in the chats, this chat line, or tomorrow, will win that, and we'll send it to you anywhere in the world free of charge. Right, let's get back to your channel. It's actually on channel with notifications on. Andy, people on the news talking about spiders. They said it's because of nursery rhymes that we're scared. Mrs. Muffet. Well, no, was there not an influx of something widow spider? Or listen, I lived in Australia for 18 months. Spiders don't bother me. Still looking for the Luxury Life Craig one day soon. Got that book with different cover a few years back. Oh, well, you haven't got the latest one then, have you, mate? Because this one goes right back to last year. Andy, I can't spell personalise. What's going on? Online version of Flog It. Yeah, it is. Phyllis, I actually agree with the Pookie Player of the Month, guys. 3 Man of the Match awards in a newly promoted team is good done, folks. Come place an amazing goal. Yeah, it is. After tomorrow, we will be at most of the away games. Cheers, Blues. P.S. My missus still thinks we're twins. We ain't. I can see Angelino in the middle of the top photo. Billy Meredith, my man. Craigie, great name for a City player. My version goes up to 2011. Oh, right, okay, 2011. Well, this goes right up to last year. That is a brilliant looking book. It's given me an idea. Wow, just screenshot the book. Don't need a copy now. Andy, I've got one of those books, made it up. So Hearts won something. Don't remember George Weah, but you don't remember George Weah? How old are you, Joseph? But I do recall Ali Dear. I will give you 50 quid for it, Craig. What is that? What, you're trying to purchase a Hearts book on a Man City Fan TV? Oh, Joseph, you're a disgrace. Predicted lineup tomorrow. We'll talk about that in a bit. Isn't Bournemouth just a likeable team? Nice book. Will there be an MCFC TV Christmas annual? There'll be a Christmas annual video. I'm sure there will be, Blue Heart. But anyway, if you want to put a bid in for it, like I said, the starting bid is 30 quid. I'll write that here. So the starting bid is 30 quid. Open for 24 hours. Contact us at mcfcfantv@gmail.com. Send anywhere in the world, free of charge. There you go. So that's it. That's it done. Nice and cheap. It's very cheap. So it's open for 24 hours till tomorrow night. Bloody fly. And like I said, if you contact us at mcfcfantv@gmail.com, give us your bids and we'll send it to you wherever you are. And it's saying that, I don't know whether it's bloody heavy because it's a big, massive, thick sort of A3 size book. We'll send it to you free of charge from us, and all the money will go to Tackle for Manchester. Can't sell my Hearts book. I'll do the Christmas annual if anyone's interested, and for charity. I don't know what annual are you talking about, Blue Heart. That worries me. It really does. Is it a biscuit one? But anyway, let's go on and have a look. What other news is there around today? Well, obviously, this Pep's press conference that came out. Basically today saying that Aymeric Laporte could be out between 5 and 6 months. Well, I thought we guessed that anyway, if I'm being honest. So he said he could be back January, maybe February. Well, nobody expected him to be back before Christmas anyway, if I'm being honest. So what we're talking about, sort of the end of August, September, October, November, December, January, there's 5 months anyway. So I don't think anyone expected him back before Christmas. So to be fair, it's not really new news. The only thing is do we need to look at a potential replacement? Leroy Sané, he did say, was hopeful he might be back in December or January. So it's one of those. Now, if you think about it, when I was listening to it before and watching Pep's press conference, it was like, can you imagine Virgil van Dijk, who's your best centre-back, like Laporte is for us, and losing Mane for 6 months, both of them combined? Imagine what that would do to Liverpool. And people forget that. And people, so if we were to win the league this year with 6 months of no Laporte, no Leroy Sané, and we were to go on to win the league this season. I mean, last season we won it pretty much without Mendy and Kevin De Bruyne. Nobody gave us any credit whatsoever for that. The fact that we missed 2 massive players for most of the season. This season, our best defender, one of the best defenders in world football, right up there with Virgil van Dijk, and one of the best players or wingers in world football in Leroy Sané. What we're doing, we'll just crack on with it. We'll just crack on, and so we'll use our brilliant squad to crack on with it, and that's the way it is. Phyllis is Big Blue. Hey Andy, I'll give you one guess who is mentioned in the official history of MCFC. I'll give you one guess who is mentioned in the official history of Man City Football Club. I can only assume the likes of Colin Bell. Or you. Maybe being a naughty boy. A butt full of biscuit crumbs tasty. Yeah. Ming Yi Wong, would we need a replacement for Laporte in January? Well, it's a question that we're all asking ourselves. Do we need it? Will City go in the market? I guess it depends on how we do between now and January. And if it's not Walker being in there or Fernandinho being in there and we're not doing too great with those as cover, maybe City will be forced to go into the market. Mendy is taking some time. I don't think they're going to risk it. I think Pep said that. We're not going to risk it whatsoever. He's been out for a long, long time. The last thing they need to do is rush him back. Like I said to you yesterday or the day before, I can see him possibly coming in for maybe the Preston game as targeting him for that particular. Because Pep did say 4 weeks he normally looks at it. So Preston game will be just over the 4-week mark. So I've got a feeling it'll be probably the Preston game before he tries him against lesser opposition. But maybe he'll come back earlier. Who knows? Liverpool won't stand a chance with Salah missing. Liverpool won't chance. You imagine them with Van Dijk missing. They've got the keeper missing. Alexander Savic, LFC have a great squad, but I just can't stand their fans. Hence the animosity towards the club, even though it doesn't necessarily represent the organisation. I think it's cultural. I think it's not just the fans. I think it's right throughout their club. You only have to listen to the ex-players. The ex-players demonstrates not just the fans. It's the ex-players. It's the club. It's a mentality. It's an ethos. It's a cult myth that they've created. It's like I said, it's like Koresh. It's this Koresh, sort of Koreshian type of mentality that they create, and it's just garbage. Blue Heart Thunderbirds was never the same when they lost Virgil. Got injured. Or viral. Is that viral or Virgil? Craig Forrest, you're not getting Machino back. No. Do you like him? Is he doing well? Phyllis says, got it, mate. My one and only claim to fame. Even got given a free copy of the book. Brilliant, mate. Send me a photograph of that. I'll get it and read it. Can't wait to see you in that. Ayana Moran, I hope Inter get knocked out in the group stage because they Then if we bid for Skriniar, it's more likely. It's a good point. Mark the Blue, get man back. That ain't going to happen. Phyllis says, Alexander Savage, great squad. Even their fans worry about their squad. Yeah, Klopp does talk rubbish. He often sounds salty and jealous. He's a knobhead. I actually hate Liverpool more than United. Salah, Mane, Firmino, ATT, Alisson, all very good players. I don't think anybody disputes that. I don't think anybody disputes the fact that they're good players. Tracy Ireland was still going strong. Pat Inner was interesting to hear the American Blue talk about the young Liverpool fans in a City TV podcast. Proof they are obnoxious all over the place. Yeah, pandemic. Yeah, well, I think Carl, if you look at the vlogs I've done with Carl from Washington, he's got friends who are all sort of Chelsea, Liverpool, United, and even out there, the Liverpool fans are absolutely horrendous. And he's lives in the States, he's American. Watch out for City versus Norwich. FIFA knows it will go up after this vlog. Can't wait for what that is going to be. I can't wait for that. Craig Forrest saw him as a sub before the break, but we will see tomorrow. Looks quick feet. Yeah, keep us informed on that, mate. Are you still doing the vlogs for that? If so, I'll check in tomorrow and have a look at that. Alexander Savage, once Liverpool start winning several trophies, hope not, people will start hating them. They already do, mate. Honestly, trust me. Opposition fans across the whole of the UK can't stand them. What else? So we've talked about Sane could be back maybe before Christmas. Laporte, nothing new really, if I'm being honest with you. Jamie Carragher has admitted he was wrong about former teammate Raheem Sterling. He said the ex-Liverpool and England defender played with Sterling at Anfield, and Sterling obviously left for City in that £49 million switch to City. He said, I never envisaged he would become as good as he is and thought Liverpool had secured a good deal to get just under £50 million, Carragher said. I was wrong. By the end of his career, it will be obvious City bought him at a bargain price. So there you've got Jamie Carragher. Now, if the Liverpool fans can't accept one of their legends saying, by the end of his career, I'll accept that Man City got him at an absolute bargain price, then there's no hope for them. Absolutely no hope. He said he's now in the top 5 or 6 best attacking players in the world. In that group, just below Messi and Ronaldo. I wrote recently, he and Sadio Mane are the best left-sided players out there. I now rate Sterling above Neymar. His ambition alongside Kylian Mbappe should be to fill the post-Messi and Ronaldo void once they retire. He is potential Ballon d'Or winner over the next 4 or 5 years. The current upward trajectory destined to make Sterling a global superstar. So there you go. So for Liverpool fans that are out there, this is from your ex-captain. This is from your ex-legend or current legend, Jamie Carragher, says that in years to come, Liverpool fans, Liverpool as a club and himself would say that Man City bought Raheem Sterling for an absolute bargain, which we said at the time. Well, I did. I know there were City fans at the time who weren't so. I always said Sterling would be an exceptional player. And he's now right up there in the top 5 players in world football. Is he at Messi and Ronaldo's level? Is he bollocks? Absolute nonsense. Don't even talk in the same breath as them two. But is he up in the top 5 players in world football? Absolutely. Of course he is. Amazing player. What else? Well, the next thing is that fans of European giant Barcelona vote Man City the second best club in the world after their own. So, I don't know, Pep's got an influence over this, but this article that was in Sport Witness is, and these are all just garbage articles, if I'm being honest, but meetings, events, telephone polls, really, the Catalan club want to know what their fan base is thinking. So those in charge at the Nou Camp make sure their anxiety levels don't drop towards a healthy level. And they said this week saw the latest findings from the Observatory Blaugrana released, which is in a report in Mundo Deportivo. Twice a year, Barcelona take on a polling company to telephone members and ask them a variety of things. And one of the questions this time was, aside from Barcelona, of course, which is the best football club on the planet? Manchester City won, knocking away previous winners Real Madrid and Manchester United. Perhaps the surprising aspects are that Pep Guardiola's current team don't win it every year, given the love many Barca fans still have for Pep Guardiola, and that Real Madrid even considered given the relationship between the two clubs. However, City have been keen to get favour from the Catalan press since they started this Spanish revolution, giving extra access to the newspapers from the region, and that success and Pep has helped bring this absolute massive level of respect with Barcelona fans. So Barcelona fans reckon that Man City is, behind their own team, the second best footballing team on the planet. So there you go. Now, on to sort of anything else we can talk about. Well, if I'm honest with you, apart from the Pep press conference, it's always one of those you try and tongue twister. He wouldn't get drawn into VAR. He was asked about VAR, and he just wasn't going there, you know. And Simon Stone mentioned a few things, and you know, about the Pookie thing. It was almost like some of the media, like Simon Stone, who writes garbage for the BBC, and others were just trying to draw Pep into saying something that they could get some soundbite out of, and he just wasn't having it. He asking about the Pookie being voted for, player of the month, and Klopp, and talking about the whole sort of VAR thing, and he just was not having it whatsoever. He wasn't going there. So the journalists need to up their game and start talking about some proper things rather than absolute nonsense that they still talk about. They're given an access pass to Pep Guardiola, the best coach in world football, and they come up with garbage questions. They should be ashamed of themselves. So anyway, that's it for today, really. Nothing else. Don't forget the book. I'm going to read your quotes out in a minute. Don't forget the book. If you're interested, you want to bid, the bid starts at £30. 24 hours you've got. And if you want to look at some of this amazing sort of like articles, you can get it personalized, free of charge. Oops, if I can pull that across. There's even a sticker in here with a text number and everything else. You can get it personalised, free of charge, absolutely free of charge on the inside cover. What a great present. What a great Christmas present for somebody. But like I said, the money is going to Tackle for Manchester. It starts at 30 quid. Whoever wins the bid in the next 24 hours, I will personally send it to you free of charge anywhere in the world. So Joseph, 30 quid is too generous. Should be, well, I mean, yeah, it should be 50, I'll be honest with you, but it starts at 30 quid. There you go. So if you want to put a bid in for it, send me an email, mcfcfantv, I'll put it again, at gmail.com, or contact me on Twitter if you want to, and that is aviation blue, and you can put your bids in there for it, mate. And wonderful book, absolutely wonderful. And a massive thank you to Martin. Martin is the one who's purchased this. I bought this one. Martin purchased the one that we're auctioning off for charity. So there you go. Anyway, I'm just going to quickly read before I go. Got my lad's away. He's at his girlfriend's. My lad's going out tonight. It's just me and my wife tonight. So dinner. Yeah, nobody's asked me tonight what am I doing for dinner. There you go. See, somebody will. Let me go back. Just see before I go. Craig Forrest, have a look tomorrow. I will do. Andy, does it bother you that some of our players can't speak English? No, they all can speak English, mate. They just choose not to. Don't bother me in the slightest. They do their talking on the pitch, mate. That's all that matters. Phyllis, Norwich just announced they're missing. Yeah, I was listening to it. I said before they're missing a load of players. So yeah, I had to remove one of them from my fantasy football team. Aaron's, who's the fullback. Yeah, they're missing loads of players. So it's going to be one of those. Everyone on here hates Liverpool. Yeah, and rightly so. Awful club. Hi, Andy, says Mark Armstrong. Been travelling for work. Canadian Liverpool fans here are a nightmare also. They are so far up their own asses. They are. There's Mark Armstrong telling you from Canada that Liverpool fans, even over there, we've had fans in the States. You know, like I said, Carl Amatasolo, who comes on, he turns around and says he's got friends who are they're absolute arseholes when they talk about Liverpool. They're just unbelievable. Sar Alexander says Otamendi, Edson, Aguero, Laporte. Sterling has the world at his feet. What a baller he is. My prediction for tomorrow's game against Norwich, says Blue Heart, is 3-1 City. Delia to be in the VAR. Down south. I'm going 4-0. Martin, guys, please bid generously. It's an amazing cause and help us to reach our target. It really is a cracking book. Good luck to all and happy bidding. Thank you, Martin. I'm back. Services stop. Pat, the Liverpool fan said Sterling was crap and Jordan Ive was the real talent. Well, it wasn't just the Liverpool fans. There were lots of journalists who said that. They were deluded enough to start believing it. Look at Jordan Ive now. It was journalists as well who said that. Andy, can you do predicted lineup for tomorrow? Now, right, okay, Anna, seeing as though you asked for it, it was going to come out on a video tomorrow, but I'll do you my predicted lineup for tomorrow night's game. Ederson in goal, obviously. Right back. Kyle Walker. Centre backs, John Stones, Nicholas Otamendi. Left back, Alexander Zinchenko. Central defensive midfielder, Rodri. Followed by Kevin De Bruyne and Bernardo Silva. Right wing, Riyad Mahrez. Striker, Sergio Aguero. Left wing, Raheem Sterling. So I think he's going to make a couple of changes tomorrow. I think he's going to put Bernardo Silva in with Kevin De Bruyne. He's going to possibly drop David Silva, give him a bit of a rest. Consider it's away at Norwich and they've got a load of injuries. And I think he's going to put Riyad Mahrez in on the right wing and play Raheem Sterling on the left wing with Sergio Aguero keeping his place. But that's my prediction for tomorrow. I don't think Cancelo will start. I think he'll start with Walker. Because Walker's not been playing any international football, so why drop him? Would you put, when John Stones is back, would you put Walker in at centre-back? That is an option. Could do. He could do. And not bring Stones straight back in. I'm just giving you my prediction. And I think Walker right back. And I think tomorrow we might see Cancelo coming on with Walker converting into the centre-back role or Fernandinho converting into the centre-back role at some point sooner rather than later, if I'm being honest. But like I said, who knows? Absolutely, who knows with Pep Guardiola? Phil Foden could come in. He could put Bernardo Silva on the right. Phil Foden in instead of David Silva. I mean, he could keep David Silva and Kevin De Bruyne. He could drop Kevin De Bruyne and put David Silva and Phil Foden in, or Phil Foden and Bernardo Silva in, and put Mahrez on the right. Still, who knows? I give up with predictions with Pep. I've no idea. I have absolutely no idea. But there you go, Iana Moran. I hope that helps. It's not going to help, I'll be honest. Josie says, we're the best team in the world, never mind second best. We finished above the European champions without our best player. I wonder how Rooney went on to become a United legend while being a Scouser. Hey, Blues, sorry for my tardiness. Don't worry, Chris. How are you, buddy? Send me an email, Chris. Need to speak to you. Do you want to be a spaceman? Rooney, the DC United legend. Andy, I need to jump, but bail me and watch for me. I will do, mate. I promise. I did get your message. I've just been too busy, mate. Find a week's wages for lateness, Chris. He's number 33. He's better than Rooney. Good to be back, TC. Harsh, Horsey, very harsh. 30 quid is too generous. Should be 50. I'm sorry, I'm just repeating some of the stuff that's come out here. Aviation Blue, what a cool username. What do you do for dinner? What are you doing for dinner? What am I doing for dinner? Macaroni, cheese with salad and some garlic bread. Cheers, Andy. By the way, can we all wish Andy all the best with his new job at Waterstone selling books for ourselves? What are you doing for dinner, mate? I haven't asked you. I've just said, sorry, I'm just rereading. Are you going to wine and dine your wife on behalf of the lads from the city? So she deserves it. She bloody does. She puts up with me. Liverpool fans around the world love Liverpool, but none of them want to live there. Exactly, Jerry. If anybody wants to give me a follow on Twitter, I'm Horsey City, guys. Sorry for the cheap plug. Don't worry. Martin will have a Man City Fan TV Martin coming soon, so you'll be able to follow him that way. Probably ignore it. Follow him, Horsey City, guys, but he'll have a Martin at Man City Fan TV coming shortly. Looking at the board to remember the players. Hoping to see Cancelo and Mendy. I don't think Mendy will play tomorrow. Empty nest and all you can think of is dinner. Either you're hungry or you've been married for a very long time. Very long time. Andy's candlelit dinner. Well, I've got to wait for my lad to go out. He won't be going out till about 8, 9 o'clock. Ederson, Cancelo, Walker, Otamendi, Zinchenko, Roger, KDB, Silva, Bernardo Silva. Yeah, we'll wait and see, Blue Heart. Ederson, Walker, Stones, Otamendi, Zinchenko, Roger, Kevin, De Silva, Mahrez, Aguero, Sterling. So you're bringing... Well, you're going for my initial. You're going for... So, Joseph, you're agreeing with me what I think will be the... Are you? Oh, no, you're not, because you're dropping Bernardo Silva. Or... Yeah, you're dropping Bernardo Silva to the bench. Joseph, really? John, 14 miles away, you never walk alone. You are, mate. You are on here. Nasri Abdig. Oh my God, just see Virgil van Dijk has his own hashtag. The man becomes even more gargantuan every day. He does, in his own mind and in Liverpool fans' minds, he does become irrelevant to every other single person on the planet. I don't whine and down my own missus. Never mind, Andy. Only 80 for Steve Smith today. He's utter garbage. I haven't seen any other cricket, I'll be honest with you. Ederson, Walker, Stones, Otamendi, Zinchenko, Roger, KDB, Bernardo Silva, Mahrez, Sterling, Aguero. So Mingy, you're dropping David Silva for Bernardo, yeah, which is one of the things I've got a feeling maybe David Silva might be rested tomorrow. Knobheads. I can only assuming you're talking about Liverpool fans there, Alexander. But anyway, listen, guys, thank you for tuning in. Australia, 225 all right? Really? Wow. Because was it not England got something like 290 odd, or 80 odd all out? Of course, Andy. Well, I assumed that's who you were talking about, Alexander. Van Dijk drives Thunderbird 2 with no hook. Dipper's still bitter about Raz. Oh, they hate it. Don't matter. You get the odd one who's the odd one who's sensible. But on the whole, they're just absolute knob jockeys. They are absolute knob jockeys. Joffre with a 6 for. My God. Oh, that's brilliant. Latest cheers, everyone. Get bidding, guys. It's for a great cause. It is for a great cause. It's for Tackle for Manchester. So, get your bids in. Send me that email. And then, like I said, it's for 24 hours. So you've got plenty of time. You don't have to bid right now. But tomorrow night, when I go live, I'll be telling you that during the game tomorrow, obviously, I'll be doing pre-match and post-match and half-time and everything else that we normally do. But I'll be telling you, look, this is closing. So you need to get the bids in. And like I said, it's £30 minimum bid. We'll send it to you anywhere in the world, free of charge. You've got the option of putting in your own personal tag that they will send you free of charge. And it's free postage. Anywhere in the world, wherever you are, I'll pay for it. So... Martin is the one who's donated the book. I've got another one I might donate, maybe. And maybe, just thinking about it, tomorrow. Oh, let me just see. 1 minute. Tomorrow. I might even donate an additional program from the testimonial. I bought 2 of them. One of them I was going to donate. Keep one for me. I'll just have to put it to my collection. But here's to you, Vincent Company. There you go. Anyone see themselves on there? Who knows? Lots of sunglasses. You never know. But I bought an extra one. It's in perfect condition. And I might auction that off as well. So if you're from overseas and I don't know, you're just thinking, oh my God, if I could get one of those and I missed out on it, and you want to, I don't know, you want to read about Vinny and the night and everything else, maybe I'll auction one of those off as well. But maybe not. Maybe I'll keep them both. Maybe I'll just keep them both, be really greedy, and I'll just wait. Maybe send it to Tackle for Manchester and see if they'll get Vinny to sign it. Who knows? We'll wait and see tomorrow. But the priority, like I said, is this one. This is the one for tomorrow. Tomorrow's auction, 30 quid minimum bid, and it's over to you. Free postage and package anywhere in the world. All right, let's everyone see, mate. See, 5-0 says Alexander. Free postage, can't grumble at that. You can't. 2-1. Remember, something like that will probably cost me about 15 quid to send it somewhere. So, you know, you're getting a brilliant book and you're getting it free. 6-0 says Ivor. Scott Williams, Andy, you could do a quick cover of True Love. We'll find you in the end in memory of Daniel Johnston, a legend who'll be missed. Oh, I can't, mate. Have a great meal, Andy. I can play the violin if you need to. Come over. Can you get to Chester quickly, Blue Heart? I'll slip you a 20. The security guard in Wembley that said Liverpool deserve to win the league. Nobody's playing football. You guys are beating us for the I know. Amazing. What time is the auction, Andy? The auction starts now. Right now. As the end of this vlog, it starts at 30 quid. And it's live until I finish the vlogs tomorrow night after the Norwich game. So there you go. Like I said, for those who've come on late, you've got all of this stuff, you know, headlines and you name it, and back from 1904 all the way through to the Centurion season. So all the big major headlines, newspaper clippings, and things like that until tomorrow. So 24 hours. That's what it's going to be, and whoever wins it wins it. And like I said, we'll send it to you free of charge wherever you are in the world. But you need to email me, MCFC Fan TV. I don't want to put GM. MCFC Fan TV at gmail.com, or you can contact me via Twitter if you are a follower on Twitter, and that is at Aviation Blue. You can send me a direct message, but obviously we need proof of who you are before we accept your bid, so unless we know you. So guys, get bidding. It's for a brilliant cause. It's all for Tackle for Manchester. So see the book going for 78. That's Joseph Beattie. He's just put in a bid now for 70 or 80 quid. So there you go. So the bidding starts as of now. Joseph Beattie, 70 or 80 quid. That's the new bid that comes in. I want to say a massive thank you to Joseph Beattie for upping the bid to 70 or 80 pound. That's just very, very generous of you. Brilliant. I'll give generously if anyone knows the diameter of his head. Just joking. Well, Joseph's already started the bidding now at 70 or 80 pounds. So Joseph Beattie, thank you very much for that. It's all to a fantastic cause. So we just want to say massive thank you for Joseph Beattie. £80. Well, go on, there we go. £80 is the next starting bid. So Joseph, thank you very much for that. It's very well appreciated. And, you know, all those people who are homeless in Manchester and everything else are going to really appreciate it. So thank you, Joseph, for the £80 bid. Don't forget, send me your bank details and I'll transfer the £8 million to you if you just give me your bank details. I'm only kidding, mate. Yeah, it's 30 quid. Get your bids in. Joseph, don't worry. I know you probably had a heart attack then when I said that. But anyway, guys, Sandy from Man City Fan TV. I'm going. Have a wonderful Friday evening. Don't forget, we're back tomorrow. City versus Norwich. Let's hope it's another 3 points and a wonderful, wonderful game. Joseph, you are a huge gent. I'm going to bid higher. 12,742 kilometres, please. Guys, you're all superstars. Thank you. Have a wonderful evening. Have a brilliant weekend. If you can't get back on tomorrow or Sunday, I don't think I'm going to be around Sunday because my youngest lad, we've got to take everything into Liverpool because he starts university. So we're moving him into his apartment. So I'm going to be out and about all day Sunday. But I'll do something. If nobody else can do something, I'll be around at some point later on Sunday. But guys, have a wonderful weekend if you're around. If you're not, take care. Enjoy the game tomorrow. Come and tune back into to the channel tomorrow. And if you're not a subscriber, click subscribe. Hit the bell icon. Comment below the video. Give it a like if you want to. It doesn't really make any difference. So my sister is at Liverpool Uni. My lads have been at Liverpool John Moores. So that's my lad's just finished his degree, but my younger lad now goes to John Moores. So that's where it is. So cheers, Andy. Hiya, Chris. Hiya. Take care. We'll see you tomorrow, guys. I'm getting altitude sick. Blue Heart, you're an absolute card, buddy. Take care.